Hey, Robert Mitchell here. So I'm making this video especially for and because we had two people sign up for the Heritage Self-Defense Distance Learning Program who dropped out, signed up, and then went dark. And this happens a fair amount. I would say 9 out of 10 people who sign up never complete the first month's lessons. And I expect it's because they didn't realize what they were getting into. I think this has something to do with the fact that most programs nowadays are more like subscription services. You sign up, you agree to pay a certain amount per month, and then you get something each month. You get a box, a package, an email, a login, something like that, and you just get access. And this is a free program, so I guess people think they're going to get free information in their email box or something. And there's nothing wrong with programs like that. Mark Hatmaker's program is a subscription service. It's called the Raw subscription service. So that's all right, but that's not what this is. Heritage Self-Defense Distance Learning Program is a full-throated distance learning program. You have to do your lessons. You have to do the work, and then you have to document that you did the work in your training journal, and at the end of each month, you have to submit your training journal. You make photocopies, scans, whatever you like, and then you send them in for review. Now, there are no grades. We don't give you A's, B's, C's, D's, E's, and F's or anything like that, but we do evaluate them and give feedback, and then you have to adjust what you're doing based on the feedback. And then we may or may not request a short video to show us what you're doing in the program. When you're ready, then you receive instructions on how to do your self-tests at home. And you perform the self-tests, and some of those require video as well. There are sometimes some essays. These are 100-word essays. Usually a 100-word essay is 10 sentences. It doesn't seem that difficult to me. So the program must be hard. There's a reason why people drop out of it. Maybe, like I said, it's because they were expecting one thing and they got another. Hopefully this video will help clear that up for people who are thinking about signing up, but maybe they see a video addressed to people who dropped out and they want to watch it. So maybe that'll be helpful. So that's basically what the program is. It's not that complicated. You get a set of instructions each month. You do the work. The program assumes that you train about an hour twice a week. You document your work in your training journal, and then you send in scans of your training journal at the end of the month. And there is no failure. If you only trained 4 times this month, then you're probably going to be told, hey, don't worry about it. Get back on the horse next month or something like that. There's no failure per se, but there is a discussion. There's a dialogue. Now, here's my message specifically to those folks who quit. If it's not for you, I get it. I mean, everything's not for everybody, If everything if there was only one flavor of ice cream, then most ice cream shops wouldn't exist. There would just be the one flavor everybody liked, and then that would be it. There's something for everybody. But if you quit because you felt like you can't succeed, then I wish that you wouldn't. I wish that you would email me right now and say, I changed my mind, I'm not dropping out, or I'm sorry I ignored your email, something like that, and start doing the lessons. If you only did 1 lesson a week, if you only did 2 lessons a month, 1 lesson a month, one thing is better than no thing. Something is better than nothing, and any amount of work is better than no amount of work. So you're never going to get a finger wagging lecture from me or anyone else who's managing the program that says, you stink and, work harder and so forth. That's not how this program works. And then I wanted to express this to you as well. In the minds of the ancients, wisdom and discipline were largely synonymous. In the book of wisdom, the words are used virtually interchangeably. The idea being that if you know what should be done, wisdom is knowledge in application, then you're going to be disciplined in the things that you do and the things that you don't do. You cannot be wise and undisciplined. And you cannot be undisciplined and wise. So, if you begin to discipline yourself, then you will become more wise, I guarantee it. And I wanted to close with this prayer. This is a prayer that General Douglas MacArthur wrote for his son. And I think it kind of sums up the prayer that I would have for you as a person who just dropped out of the program. He wrote, "Build me a son, O Lord, who will be strong enough to know when he is weak. Have enough courage to face himself when he is afraid. Lead him, I pray, not in the path of ease and comfort, but under the stress and spur of difficulties and challenges. Let him learn compassion for those who fail." The only way that you can fail in the Heritage Self-Defense Distance Learning Program is to quit. I urge you now to send me an email that says, I want to do this. I don't care if it's hard. I don't care if it scares me. I'm going to do it anyway. And if you thought about joining and you decided not to, I'd like for you to rethink it in light of this message. Thanks for visiting, and I hope to see you in the distance learning program very soon. Take care.